ahead. Speak.
Anyways, all jokes aside, right? So the podcast, exactly what just happened right now. It's called like in my opinion. By the way, they're about to shout out to my opinion. They're about to be they're about to be Michelle Obama just started a podcast and she was using their like title and stuff. And
Nigerians?
yeah. And they're trying to like what's it called? They're trying to like get her to like, let go of that title, please. It's like somebody starting a podcast with like DCT. But anyways, back to the original thing that happened, right? One of the guys was like, they were watching a video, and the guy on the video is a white guy, and he was telling his white another white guy friend, he's like, "I love you, bro," and then the guy goes, "I love you too," right? And then the next clip is a Nigerian guy. His friend goes, he goes, "I love you, bro," and he goes, "Okay," and then he goes, "I love you, bro." He's like, "What's your problem?" He's like, "I heard you," and then he's like, "I love you, bro," because he wants him to say it back. He's like, "Bro, I heard you. Okay, what are you okay? Like, what do you want?" And then he's like, "Bro, I love you." He's like, "You don't want to say it back?" And the guy just hung up. Reason about that.
Yeah, for those who are confused, before we started filming, Giggs said, "I love you" to me, and I said, "I love you" back. And then he said, "I love you" to Ish, and then he just
I said likewise. Right? Same energy.
Same energy.
Same energy.
Likewise. Like.
If you say exactly, you said that
My wife would love it.
You,
My wife would love it. My wife would love it. You know, Nayab, you're the one who says you have to have a little bit of push and pull, man. You can't give 100%. You know what I mean? Exactly. Take some time.
No, don't validate what he's saying, bro.
You're not saying I love you to a coworker.
It's not like you're saying it to a coworker.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You gotta practice.
Maybe now he's saying likewise, but maybe in 2 months he'll be more comfortable to say.
No, but
thank you.
No, don't egg that on. Don't egg that on.
Nonchalant.
Don't egg that on.
It's not being nonchalant at all. When you say likewise, it's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Yes, I love you. Likewise means, the same thing to you.
It really does,
right?
Like, damn, bro, that's crazy.
It does not mean the same thing.
It's okay.
But
it's okay.
anyway,
You're just not giving enough the same. You're not giving the same effort back.
Yeah,
that's what it's
You're using a cop out word to
Just say the whole thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
Same amount of.
So watch this.
Listen.
No, watch
They
this.
say when you want to explain something, you say it in as few words as possible.
Okay,
And
Ish.
that's what I did.
Okay, watch this. Mustafa, I love you.
I love you.
Ish, I love you.
Likewise.
Yes.
Anyway.
Hey, he doesn't even make eye contact.
He was looking that way. He said,
Make him
likewise.
uncomfortable, bro. Leave him alone.
That's crazy.
No, don't.
Don't egg him on,
Come on,
bro.
come
I'm
on.
not egging it on.
Yes, you are.
But we said, I say it as efficient as possible to say the least amount of words. That doesn't work for I love you.
Yeah. Love you.
I don't even say
It's 2 syllables, bro.
That's like, okay, if you're sending a text, you say TTYL instead of
Exactly. Yeah.
Don't say
Or
likewise.
GN.
Well, yeah, or
Good
GN.
night?
Don't
Hell
say
no.
likewise or something.
Yeah.
I love you,
You know,
right?
you
Good
gotta
night!
give
Exclamation
just a
mark!
little bit.
Exclamation
Not-
mark!
you know,
Exclamation
and
mark!
satisfied, yeah?
Heart,
Always leave him wanting
emoji,
more.
eyes, everything like that.
Always leave him wanting more. It's all like that.
No.
Like kiss.
And what am I, a woman? Oh, sorry.
I'm telling you, I'm like,
No, like seriously. But anyways, so the reason that he brought that up was, or the reason I brought it up actually was, I was thinking about this, right? And I was thinking how, like, as guys, sometimes we in certain situations tend to find it difficult to say the word "I love you." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
Do you feel that way?
I do feel that way. I don't remember.
When's the last time
you?
you? Yeah, when's the last time you said "I love you"?
Actually,
All jokes aside.
it was recently.
He counts likewise as.
I do
Yeah,
count
you
likewise, yes, I do. But it was last week, actually.
Last
I think I was hanging out with a friend of mine and I said, I love you for the sake of somebody.
Who said it first? You
I
or
did,
him?
I did.
You said "I love you."
Yes, I said I love you.
Why did you say you love him?
I don't know. It just
You don't say it to us, bro.
Yeah, bro, you just said likewise to me.
You
So
got
what,
a
we're
podcast
not
with our
friends?
I don't have a podcast.
All right.
But hey, as they say, you always gotta leave them wanting a little more, you know?
So he's
Okay, I'll give you guys the I love you treatment before I graduate.
So you're
Yeah.
ending them?
That's crazy. That's crazy behavior. But what about you? When's the last time you said I
Are
love
you okay with saying
this
that?
morning.
you? This morning?
Yeah, to my mom.
Yeah, me too.
Oh yeah, I said
Me
it to my
too.
mom all the
Actually,
time.
to my mom.
I said it to my mom.
No.
Yes, I
You
did.
didn't say
I said
that.
it this morning to my mom, bro.
You didn't say
Yes,
that.
I did.
We actually
Wallahi,
last time
I
you
said it to
said
my mom.
you said it was to a friend.
I said last time was
Yeah, that's exactly. Run the tape.
But I did
Run
say
the tape.
It's Ramadan, bro.
Run the tape.
I'm saying wallahi for a
Run
reason, bro.
the tape.
I did say I love you to my mom. I always do.
You know.
Not to my dad, though. At least not yet.
That's fair.
I
All just
I say I
aside.
love you to my dad too.
You do?
Mhm.
Does he say it back?
He laughs.
He laughs.
Yeah.
Exactly. See, men have it difficult.
That's
No,
what I was
no,
gonna
no.
say. Cause like,
But it's like I understand that
Wait.
he loves me too. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Then you should understand that I love you too.
No, I don't.
you didn't. You said likewise. I said I love you twice. You said likewise, both times.
Likewise, it's the same thing. I feel.
It is not the same thing.
Last time he said I love you was this morning to his ex before he gulped.
Yeah. Before you took down the eggs, that's when you said I love you. Anyway, how do you feel about the prices of eggs? You know, it's like $7 for an
I
organic
still
egg
eat
right
them
now.
anyway, man. Y'all keep asking. I still eat them anyway.
That's fair.
The eggs are still eatable.
The
man.
bank balance might suffer, but not the.
Bank
Not-
balance ain't suffering, man.
Ooh.
Just saying.
You know, shout out to the new sponsor. We can't tell you who it is, but new sponsor. Anyways, back to what I was saying, right? The reason I was asking that is because as guys, sometimes we tend to have this thing where no way. Speaking of which, our sponsor might be coming into the video.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
But anyways,
Right now
so,
we're down to talk.
Yeah, right now we're just down to
We're gonna
but
ask him if
anyways,
he's down to talk.
Hey guys, welcome back to Down to Talk. Grab a coffee, grab a tea, whatever you want. Sit down, vibe with us. Let's have fun.
yeah.
Let's go.
Anyways, but it was a thing where why do you think that as guys we find it like difficult to say the word I love you? You know what I'm saying?
Weak, bro.
You think so?
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
hate
that's
being
the reason
vulnerable,
why.
no?
Really, think about it, right? Guys are taught to be the more emotionless,
Mm-hmm.
people.
Mm.
So obviously, saying stuff like "I love you" is just becoming a very soft
Exactly.
nature, and it's like
We are in
he
our soft boy
emasculated,
era.
but that's what
He's
society
not.
has turned
He's
it
not.
into. I'm not my soft boy.
Mm.
You know what's so funny? I'm not funny about it, but like I was thinking about this because one time, like what's it called? My mom had said I love you to me, right? And it was so weird. Like the first time she ever said it, just like so recent. Like she had told me she was like, I love you. And I was like, I look you panicked. Like I went into like a panic state. No, not like that. Cause I was like, oh, are you okay? I was like, you okay? Like, are you good?
Oh, like
Because
you
I
think
was
she's
surprised.
gonna leave, though.
Like I was like, oh, it's something like going on. And then she was like, no, I just wanted to say I love you. And then later my sister was like, oh, she only told you that because I told her I love you. And then she was like, I should say more to you guys. And I was like, damn. And then she was like, interesting. And I was like, but do you remember the first time that you got the word I love you?
No, because I think she used to say it since I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, bro, you're lucky.
I know, right? Nah, she's always said I love you since I was a kid.
Wow.
She encouraged me to say it,
Yeah?
That's why it's easy for you.
Yeah, exactly.
What about you?
Yeah. When was the last time? First time I did it? I think it was around 2017, 18, actually. Yeah.
Who
That
said
was
it
the first
first?
time.
Your mom?
My mom did, yeah.
Wow.
Up until that point, I don't think I ever heard it.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
I was like, oh, interesting.
Yeah?
That was it.
That's it? You didn't say it back?
I know, I did say it. I did say it
Likewise to
back.
your mom.
I did say it back.
She said, imagine this.
Likewise.
It's just mom. She's like, I love you. And she's like, likewise.
Yeah, likewise.
Outrageous.
I didn't say likewise. I said I love you too.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Was she
My
excited?
mom ain't getting no likewise, man.
It's fine.
So,
I love you.
Likewise.
crazy.
I know, it is.
You know, guys, I
Alright.
think this might be the end of GTT
Mhm.
because
It's a shame, innit?
This is why it took so long for us to come back.
literally it's ish.
Mhm.
Wow. Wow, I see. It's okay. I'll go off and do my own thing.
Oh, it's for mine.
Shout out.
Shout out.
It's
It's
Y'all something else, bruh.
Link in the description
Yeah.
below.
They ain't linking nothing below.
Yes, we do. We've linked it since DTT number 1.
Yeah.
You've linked
Ish
it
for
for
mine.
mine.
Yes.
Ish for mine.
Did I look right now?
Look, it's there.
I'm so serious, bruh.
while he looks at it,
yeah. While I look at this,
you know, with DTT, you know, we're deep talks are, you know, nice to have, but we don't want to force anything. So,
I don't see ish for mine here. Bro. What's this?
anyways, we are always down to talk, whether
Yes.
like a topic is
Sticky.
controversial, whether it's just a chill vibe, you know,
Oh,
whether
hee
it's
hee
just
ha ha.
exactly. We're just down to talk all the time.
Okay.
We do it when the cameras are on and when the cameras are off,
That is true.
and I think that's what describes us better than just Deep Talk
Deep Talk
Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Although it's a Tuesday we're filming,
Yeah.
it's,
Coincidence.
it's not as deep. Still talk, but not as deep.
If it gets deep, it gets deep.
Exactly. Not
That's
trying to
it.
force it.
Not trying to force it.
Mhm.
You know?
So it's still DTT, but down to talk.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Now-
with the occasional deep talk.
Yeah. Like we said.
No, like we said,
when
if it goes that
if it
direction.
goes- exactly. So yeah, recently.
The weather.
Your name was Sunny, innit?
No. I was gonna say, you know, Ramadan started recently. Lent has been going on.
Yeah.
A lot of sacrifices, a lot of discipline, a lot
Yeah.
of focus and
Mhm.
concentration into spiritual
Mm-hmm.
things.
How's it been going for you guys?
Great. Been reading my Quran,
Yeah.
praying all my prayers, get the Tarawih done.
Of course.
You know, trying to be as consistent as possible, and I think just showing up helps a lot with
That's
that.
really it.
Yeah.
That's
That's
right.
really it.
What about you?
I'd say the same. I think it started off very well. I think I told you before, but I've been able to go to the masjid actually for
Mhm.
Fajr prayer
It's not an easy
9
feat.
out of 10 times, and I don't know. The thing is, didn't even plan on doing
It just
that.
happened.
It just kind of happened. And, still going. So alhamdulillah.
That's good.
Yeah.
What about you?
For
No
me,
soccer today.
Yeah.
This guy's fasting from football.
Imagine a
Unbelievable.
Manchester United fan can't watch Liverpool get knocked
It's
out.
okay. It's okay.
That's how much
I mean,
sacrifice he's giving,
At
you
the end
know?
of the day, he's avoiding watching Manchester United. Which is
Oh wow.
With the
stressful.
circus of dreams, huh?
The Circus of Dreams,
Yeah.
the new stadium.
You don't even know about that. No soccer, no watching it, no playing it,
No playing,
no news, no
news.
nothing.
Yeah, no music.
So now we're messing up your
you guys are just
sacrifice.
you did.
Today. Actually, let's backtrack.
Yeah.
But no,
Replay.
seriously,
Retract.
rewind. No, but seriously, it was like, oh, I'm not gonna say smooth. It has bumps
Mhm.
and bumps.
Mhm.
One of the bumps is like I really wanted to like wake up early.
Yeah.
Can't lie to you. For the life of me, it's difficult. Cause like like when you wake up to pee, and then you go back to bed, like it's so
No
difficult
sleep,
to
yeah.
sleep. But then when the sun starts to rise a little bit, that's when like I
You
just
feel
need that.
comfortable again.
Yeah, you feel comfortable. I just like ugh. But anyways, like today I tried, woke up today at like 4. Got some stuff done. Shout out Yusuf.
Shout out Yusuf.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Yusuf.
Oh,
You know who
Yusuf.
Yeah, Yusuf.
Guinea.
Yeah, Guinea. Shout out Yusuf. Just got some stuff done. It's very, very lovely. Prayers and stuff like that. Try to read my Bible more prayers. Try to just be accountable for myself and stuff.
Mhm. Yeah, I would say the same thing. Bumps and bumps, like you
Yeah.
said it. What does that mean? But yeah, I'll take it. I wanted to start gym.
Have you
Problem
started?
is, I wanted to so bad, but the problem is, once you're still fasting, it's pretty
It's-
tough.
Yeah.
Also, with dieting, I don't eat as much in Ramadan because I only have the meal in the morning.
Yeah.
And then the
night
sahur
snack.
and then the iftar. So I find myself not eating enough, and Planet Fitness closes too early on weekends.
Wow.
They're open 24 hours a day on weekdays, but if you can't get that consistency,
You know what I
I'm
would
saying.
recommend
You
though?
don't have to do it every day. Though.
No, you do. But
That's
can I
every
recommend
day?
something? I
don't know,
recommend
disagree, man.
going with
3 days a
someone that is already consistent and has been doing it throughout Ramadan.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When I started working out the first time, I did it with my friend Riaz. Shout out Riaz.
Shout out Riri.
And he's been going to the gym for 2 years, and it helped me build that consistency because he could hold me accountable.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask you, for going to Fajr, you don't go by yourself, right?
No, I go with my cousin.
Yeah, you go with your cousin. So if you miss a day, he's gonna be like,
Yo,
Ish, where you at?
Yeah.
Is he gonna hold you accountable?
Yeah.
And you don't want the fear of,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. I get that.
I think getting someone who does the same thing with you
It's
helps.
Yeah.
I can't sacrifice soccer with you. Football, I should say. I don't know.
Football, yeah. Why you say so?
I know, right? I know.
Americanized, man.
Look, I'm trying to assimilate, I guess.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'll be back. I think
After Lent.
after Lent, yeah.
I mean, to be fair,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
switch
though.
teams by then. You would have lost all passion for Manchester United.
I can't.
Why?
It's
You
just
love
a-
Ronaldo, right?
I love
Unless it was
Ronaldo. Yeah.
knocking.
I can't even watch.
They
I
just
can't even watch Ronaldo. Like, bro, literally, I can't go on Instagram. Nothing. Like TikTok. I only go on TikTok
Safari, bro.
to keep up my streak, bro.
Safari.
No,
Too
bro.
much.
YouTube has been my best friend so far.
Yeah,
YouTube
shorts?
and watching like Netflix.
Mm.
Like for example, there's this special that I watched recently.
Life.
Andrew Schultz. Life. You watched it too?
I did.
Yo,
I did.
let me tell you. Terry Junker.
Yeah.
Guys, recommendations, right?
Ah,
Only made you
well,
cry?
Netflix. No, Netflix
Hey,
only made you
recommendation.
Andrew Schultz is a controversial figure,
Look,
man.
I would say this. He's controversial,
Yeah,
but
man.
that particular special,
It was not bad.
It's a
It was good.
tearjerker.
It was good.
I'll say that.
Yeah.
watch it and let us know in the comments what you think about it. But I give it a 10.
Now, personally,
What
I
do you
think he's
think?
very talented when it comes to building a story and making a joke out of it. I mean, he talks about
I know nothing.
Stuff that
he
people
talks
don't
about
want to
very
talk about.
depressing, very serious stuff that most people are not comfortable talking. Let alone Ish. Ish can't say he love
Oh,
you. Imagine talking about what IVF and all that.
Yeah.
Not having a baby, struggling to get a baby and stuff, but showing the light out
in
of
it.
it.
Yeah.
Meatball.
Meatball. Oh my god. It was so.
It
Oh
was
my
a
god.
good
I don't.
one.
I don't want to spoil too much of them.
Yeah.
Please go check it out. Andrew Schultz. We would love to have you on the pod. Listen, we're shooting that
Get
shot.
him on- get-
We're shooting that shot, Andrew. Mr. Andrew, would love to have you on the pod.
We were doing so
Pull up.
well.
I'm being so serious, bro. Pull up, bro. Please. He's funny.
He is funny.
And he has, I mean, we get it. We know you have a busy schedule with all the podcasts and stuff you do, but humbly, we're requesting your presence.
Maybe we'll go to Flagrant.
That's okay. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, we'll see.
Honestly. But yeah. Honestly, though, that was
Oh,
it's a really, really good.
He doesn't know anything about
I
this.
have no nothing about that.
It's okay. It's okay. You learn. Well, actually, you did say you're leaving, so.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are the ones who did that. Just kind of,
Kind of what?
re-elevated it. That's all.
Ah. So it's on us now, not you.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Accountability is not my forte.
I wanted to say something.
Yeah, awesome.
Where we are able to sacrifice so much at a certain time, like Ramadan, Lent,
Yeah.
certain time of the year.
Yeah.
It brings the question, why can't we do it for the rest of the year?
Human nature. And I know that's such a like, oh my god, this is an excuse, blah 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 blah. But that's the truth.
But why?
Because I feel like in our heads we've programmed ourselves that this month or this period of time is a time that no matter what you got going on, you have to you have to lock in, get your prayers, get your whatever fasting, whatever you need to get done. Like it's a now then, and then you continue it a little bit until after, then you just get like, okay, it's done.
Mm.
Back to regular scheduled programming of doing whatever, you know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but my problem with it is if we're waiting for motivation to come in order to do good or to be able to stay disciplined or stay consistent, 3/4 of the year we're
Makes you a
not.
hypocrite,
Yeah,
huh?
exactly.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I don't know if you've seen the Omar Suleiman Ramadan,
I have. I watch it all the time.
where he was talking about hypocrisy, but not in the sense of doing something and not believing in it, but when you're in a group session or in public,
Yeah.
you're being a lot better as a person or showing that like what they were saying. Okay, it was talking about like the companions of the prophet, the friends of the prophet, and how they were acting
Keeping
so
him
much
accountable.
better. No, they were acting so much better in front of the prophet, and how he
Oh.
brought them like they
Together.
felt they felt like better Muslims. But
Yeah,
when
yeah.
they're in private at
Yeah.
home, they're not as consistent, or they're not doing
Mm.
stuff that they would do in front of the prophet. And it's just, why do we have to wait for a certain situation, certain time, certain mindset in order to work on ourselves? Why not?
I think
All
it's
the
because
time?
of I think for me, I think
Exactly.
because of the self, though. The nafs.
Mm.
it means nafs is
Desires.
or desires.
Yeah.
And the thing is, yeah, maybe Ramadan is because we feel like this is such a holy month and all that, and it is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But outside of it, then what happens? Maybe we try to keep it up, and then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, but my feelings are going towards this way, and then your nafs starts calling you.
But
towards
if
You
we're
know-
able to stop our desires for a whole month, that's
Like
Who
that
guarantees?
goes
So
back to
that's
go
the
back
thing.
to
Are
that
we
thing
really
that I said.
stopping it, or are we?
You just put a
postponing it?
pause. Yeah. Because it's
Because some people's mindset, even subconscious, it could be, oh, I'm just not going to talk to these certain people for this amount of time, and then after that,
you're back.
you're back. You're like, oh,
Like nothing
yeah,
ever
guys,
happened.
nothing ever happened.
hello.
You know, so I mean, I think you have to kind of relate it to that. You know, it's enough. And the thing is, a lot of our actions are very subconscious. So obviously, after a certain month, after because fasting also does stuff to you
Physically,
psychologically and physically,
Yeah.
to a point where you don't wanting to do that type of stuff. You know?
Yeah.
But once you stop, man, it's like, oh well, here you go.
I was gonna say that something my mom was telling me. She was like, the reason that we always don't like keep up whatever good that we're doing during like holy month or whatever is because of like the flesh, right? Which is basically like during that holy month, which is what you're saying, like we always feel like obligated, like okay, this is what I got to do good, right? And for some reason, we like programmed ourselves in a way where our flesh, which is like our desires and stuff like that, feels like okay, this month I could keep it up, right? No, I'm fasting, no problem. I'm praying every day, no problem. Waking up, no problem. Once that month is done, or that time period that is like programmed in our head is done, the flesh is like, I'm back. What's up? You know what I'm saying? He's like, okay, we got to get back into it. Whatever we was doing,
Smoking weed?
put that.
Check.
Okay,
You know?
no. No. But you know, like all the stuff, whatever it is that our flesh desires and our desires and whatever,
Basically,
we automatically just
the bad habits, the sins that we
Everything.
committed or did or constantly
yep
found ourselves going back to outside of this time.
dive back into it. And I asked her, I was like, but how do you think I like you get rid of that thing?
If
So
it's
the
about
thing is-
postponing, okay.
The thing is, we don't really, let's be honest with ourselves, right? We don't follow what we're supposed to do 100% of the time.
That is true.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
in Ramadan, sometimes.
So you could say that's the
you fall
reason
short.
why potentially it doesn't, persist after Ramadan. Because once Ramadan comes, we're kind of obligated to, okay, let's stop because what? People might see,
Judge.
or do this or do that.
Yeah.
But then after Ramadan, everybody kind of forgets that, and they go back to doing what they regularly do. You know, some people will stop doing a bad habit just for Ramadan, and then after that, they'll go
Go
right
back
back
to
to it like
Like
never
nothing
even
happened.
stopped.
Yeah.
And it's because they weren't enforcing that before Ramadan even started.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I say it's a postponement of what they do, rather than.
So,
stop to
what advice would you give someone that let's say for example they're like, okay, during this holy month or whatever, I wanna use it as my new starting point,
Mhm.
right? So come next holy month, right? They're not restarting. It's more like, oh, I was doing good, I'm doing good,
Progress.
progress.
Roxanne's 10% rule, right?
Roxanne's 10% rule.
Yeah. She said during the holy month you should aim to take 10% of what you learned and keep it up until the
until the
next one.
Yeah.
You know,
Which helps
and I
because
think it helps. And the thing is, you don't plan what 10% to
Mhm.
take. You just go through the months and see which one you're consistent on, and then after that, you take
you just
it.
continue doing it.
Keep it, continue doing it.
And I think that helps because what we usually do is Ramadan ends. We're like, okay, I'm gonna try to continue this, and you start continuing it, and all of a sudden motivation's low, drive is low. You pick up a bad habit again, and another bad habit, and then you fall into the same cycle as you were before.
Yeah.
Up until next Ramadan, where you're like, okay, I've been doing all these sins. I've not kept myself in check. I've not been conscious of my sins or my bad habits, or whatever it might be. Oh, Ramadan's here again. Do the same thing. And it's just a cycle. And I think what helps is being able to because look, we have good habits and bad habits, and
Self-aware.
even the good habits. Okay, what I would say is we find ourselves um like hooked into the good habits that we do just as much as the bad habits, and I don't think it's a matter of whether it's the good or bad, or our desires, or the pleasure that we get from the good is more than, or from the bad is more than the good. I think it's just us being consistent in the action, no matter what the desire is, no matter what the pleasure we get from, is how strong we have the habit. You know, if I read a book every single day for 365 days, it's gonna be very hard for me to stop reading, right? Because that's part of my routine, part of my life, part of my identity, I guess. I'm a book reader now.
Yeah.
But if I'm just picking up working out, never worked out before, it's gonna be very hard until I build up that habit. So I think just being conscious of what we're doing, whether it's good or bad, and trying to either build up from that or trying to basically decrease, lower, depending on what you see fit.
Like they say, it takes 30 days to make a habit, and it takes 60 to break it. Or is it 90? Something like
Oh,
that.
it's 21 and
I say, I thought it was 21.
Maybe.
I thought, yeah.
Something like that.
Well, anyways, yeah.
No quarters on that.
Habits. Anything
Yeah.
else you want to say?
Just happy Lent, happy Ramadan. Try your best to be good.
Yeah. Almost done with
That's it.
Ramadan.
And
11 days in.
continue.
Yeah, 20.
That's the LV
That's the limited edition Mustafa.
93s.
Yeah.
04s.
No. This is Patek Philippe.
Legit. Different version. Anyways, guys, I'll be your boy Gigs.
Mustafa.
And Ismail. We might have
Is he coming? Is he coming?
Nah.
It looks like he's having fun.
It's all right.
It's alright, we'll record
As
something
always.
real quick.
Ta-da!
Yeah, we're always down to talk. Up till next time.